I'm Dave Fankhauser. I'm running for state legislature for the 23rd district, which is all of McMinn County and part of Monroe County, and I'm running as an independent. I actually was sitting at my desk one morning here at the barn, and the Lord said to me, He says, you can change the world by doing nothing, or you can change the world by doing something. Isn't that an incredible statement? By doing nothing, we change the world, and by doing something, we change the world. Well, right by my desk is this poster behind me, and it actually has the people that came over from Plymouth, England on the Mayflower. These are the American Pilgrims, American Christian Pilgrims, and these are the ones who survived and made it to the first Thanksgiving in 1621. And those 50 people that did survive changed America and created the foundation that we have today for democracy. They left England and escaped aristocratic rule where basically it was the haves and the have-nots, and they came over here and started where they would actually vote in one leader, and then that person would submit themselves to God, and then they would work with all of the people as a team. So I've got to thinking a lot about what should I be doing to do something. And that got me encouraged to think a whole lot about fixing money in America. That's my biggest concern, honestly, is money. It's controlled by so few people, and when they control the money, they're controlling the many. So what if we change that, where we get money back in the hands of all of us, and then the people that have all of the money, which would be all of us, then we sort of have democracy and money. So that's really the reason that I'm running. That's my primary reason for running. And when we moved here 23 years ago, one of the first things that I noticed was there was genius in tremendous numbers of people here in Monroe and McMinn counties, because there was what I call PhDs. More PhDs here than anywhere we've ever lived, but they were in common sense and horse sense. So you'd come across some sort of problem, and then the person that would think about it would go home that evening and they'd say, I'll study on that, I'll be back in the morning, and then we'll see what we can do. Well, they'd come back in the morning with this brilliant solution that was actually rather easy to do. It was a lot of common sense, and it really didn't cost a lot of money to do the solution. So I saw a lot of intelligence here, and that's always encouraged me. And I do enjoy, even in the local governments, where I see people that are saying, yeah, we can do this and we can do that. I'm always encouraged by that. So we have PhDs here. We have lots of PhDs in common sense and horse sense. So I have a question. What are your dreams? What kind of business would you like to start? What kind of new invention do you have that you think might make some sense and could be done? I happen to be a small business owner, and I like new ideas, and I like to start up things. I'd be happy to talk to you about that. That's one of the things that I like to do most. I'm so encouraged when I go over to Riceville and I see that Greek restaurant there, that somebody risked a whole lot of capital that they had to put in a restaurant in a place that nobody would even consider. And it's so incredible to me to go over there. We were there one day, and the Mini Cooper Club was there, and the place was just packed wall to wall with people. And the poor waitress was trying to keep up with everybody, and she was doing great. Or you walk down Main Street in Athens, and you see these ladies that started this home boutique, and you walk in there and you see all these creative things that you can buy for your house, and they're just the sweetest people that you could ever meet. Or you go to Tellico Plains and you see what Danny McFalls has done with Everhart Lumber to convert it into a incredible wood supply place for tables and charcuterie boards and things I can't even pronounce. Danny's making over there. Or you go to the Tellico Grains Bakery and you see what they've done there. Go back to Athens and you see a Cuban restaurant. All of these things were done by somebody that says, why don't we do this? And so I'd like to see a lot of that start all over the McMinn and Monroe County, where we have growth, and it's done at the grassroots level. That I'd like to see the money that's escaping to Wall Street and to the big franchises be returned back to us. And let's keep it here. Let's grow our own business. That's what I'm really running for. That's my dream, is to grow money in your hands It's to get democracy and money and to get us back into a place where we control the money instead of handing it to Washington, Wall Street, and big government. So anyway, November 3rd is the election, and when you get a chance, get registered to vote. That is doing something. You can change the world by not voting, and you also can change the world by voting. It's incredibly important. This is probably one of the most powerful elections we're ever going to have in the history of the last 200 years. So please go vote. Whether you are voting one way or the other, please vote. That's important. We need to know what the majority will of the people is, and also how to be able to be successful in this nation and its future and the direction it's going to go. Anyway, have a great day. I'll be talking with you soon. Thank you.